Fur, Fish, and Game magazine. That's a magazine for the practical outdoorsman. It's been around for, I think, around 95 years. Got quite a history to the magazine, and I've been a subscriber for my entire adult life. Not quite 95 years. Sometimes it feels like 95 years, but for my adult life, I've been a subscriber to this magazine. It's one of the few magazines that I still subscribe to. Comes out once a month. It's got all kinds of great stuff on activities that I'm interested in: fishing, hunting, trapping, outdoors activities. It also has reprints of a ongoing series, fictional series, Lou and Charlie, that I guess it ran for 40 some years in the magazine, and they're reprinting some of it now. Kind of a neat thing. The other neat thing about this magazine is it comes with a different artwork every month on the cover. They're paintings of wildlife, fish, fur bearers, deer, turkeys, game birds, whatever. And the paintings are just beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. It's one of the things that I enjoy about the magazine is getting it and seeing what artwork they have on the cover. Now I save all these fur fishing games, and I've saved them for years, and I literally have hundreds of them stacked away in boxes, and from time to time I get them out, I look up different stuff, especially in the winter months. I spend some time, I go back and read things. I'm always learning something from them. They're great, like I said, it's a great resource. But it's kind of a shame to have all them beautiful paintings tucked away in a box. So I decided to take some of them, and if my math is correct, I needed about 75 or so. Cut off the covers, and I'm going to use them for wallpaper in the bathroom up here at the cabin. When I was a kid, I can remember my dad taking myself and my brothers over to a place not far from here, just a couple hills over, and it was a really neat place. What it was, we used to call it Sculpture Park. I'm not sure the exact title of it. It's still there. An artist by the name of Larry Griffin created these great big steel welded sculptures, and he strategically placed them throughout the woods. He's got them down through the woods and up in a big meadow and around a small pond. And back then, it was cool, but the more I've matured, the cooler it's become. And it's a really neat place, and I stopped and took a couple of pictures to show everybody. Like I said, I call it Sculpture Park. I'm not sure the official name of it, and some of the artwork that Larry Griffin created way back when. One of these days, I'm going to take a hike down in there, and I'm going to take some more video and maybe make a specific video just of the artwork there and just of the place. But I thought you might be interested in seeing it. And here's some pictures that I took down at Sculpture Park. when I think of how technology has affected things, even up here on Poverty Hill, how that has affected things. Before there were cell phones and all that stuff, you were a lot more on your own back then. If you had a problem, you had a several-mile walk for help. Now, for the most part, you get the cell service and you could call for help. But back before cell phones and such, you were on your own. You had to be prepared. Even things as simple as on a cold winter night, your truck starting in the morning, or you getting stuck. Getting stuck in a snowstorm or whatever, and you had to be prepared. You had to get yourself out of a jam. You weren't just a phone call away from a tow truck or a service call to jump your vehicle. If you had problems back then, you solved them yourself. We had quite the hootenanny up here last night at camp. Not the type of hootenanny involving music, but a hootenanny involving hooting up owls. I was messing around last night. It was a crystal clear night and not any wind at all. You could hear for a long distance. So I thought it might be fun to see if I could get some owls to answer the call. And I did. I ended up getting 3 different owls. I did my best to record them. The sound quality probably isn't the greatest, but maybe you can hear them. I had them going pretty good. 3 different ones surrounded me and were answering back. How these owl calls work, turkey hunters use them to locate birds in the spring, but you can use them year-round to call birds, call owls. Anyhow, it's who cooks for you. So here we go. And that's all it is to it. It was a lot of fun last night. Yeah, hopefully you could hear the owls. Like I said, the sound quality wasn't the greatest, but it was a lot of fun at the hootenanny last night, and I'm glad you stopped by to visit. And as always, thanks for watching, and take care until next time.